Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I just have to first say, I'm super nervous to be filming this video. This is my very first video, so I'm just really super nervous, so you're gonna have to just bear with me, but I'm so excited that you're here. I finally worked up the courage to start my own YouTube channel, to start my own makeup channel, and I just feel really passionate about being able to just be myself and do things that I love. So I'm hoping that I can share my love for makeup and fashion and travel and literally just whatever is on my mind today or tomorrow or the day after. But today I wanted to bring you a really quick makeup tutorial. I am getting ready to head out to go to our church group this evening, and I wanted to kind of put on a little bit of makeup because I look a little bit red. I'm looking in my mirror right now and I'm like, oh, I need to cover up that pimply right there. It looks so terrible. So I just wanted to make a really quick video on how to do just an easy, everyday, awesome makeup look. And if you want to know how, keep watching. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna put on primer. And what I use for primer, it is called the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I'm gonna hold this up. I don't even know if you can see this, but make my camera autofocus on it. I'm gonna make my camera autofocus on it. Anyways, it's basically almost gone. So, but this is one of the best primers I've ever used. And we're just gonna take a little brush. I have a little brush from It Cosmetics that I got from Ulta. And I am just gonna put some primer on and just kind of brush it all over my face. Primer is really good for making sure that your makeup stays in place. So I always use a primer. Okay, primer is done, making my skin look super glowy and radiant. So the foundation that I'm going to use for this video is the Dior Airflash Spray Foundation. No, don't know if you can see that, but this is my favorite foundation because it is literally just an aerosol spray foundation. It's really light, but it's very buildable, so you can build it up if you want a little bit more coverage. So what I do is I just spray it on my face. I'm gonna tuck my hair behind my ears here. And I just blend it in with the brush I used for the primer. Okay, and then the next thing we want to do is use a translucent powder. So I have got this Laura Mercier translucent glow setting powder. I really like it. It makes my face really nice and just really glowy and dewy looking on top of the Dior foundation. So this is what I'm going to use to set my foundation. I'm just going to use this weird, I don't know, kabuki brush that I got from Ulta a long time ago. And I'm just going to kind of put it on my brush, tap, and then just start blending into the foundation. And instead of swiping, I like to tap it because I feel like that makes it blend a little bit better. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put on concealer. So I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I really like this concealer. It's in the shade Fair. And I really like it because it's very heavy and it covers up the dark circles under my eyes really well. And it tends to blend with my foundation and my translucent powder. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this under my eyes like so. And I'll put a little on my nose. And then I'm going to use a beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend this out. And I don't wet my beauty blender sponge, just mainly because I feel like it blends better when I don't. But you can do whatever you want. And I like to take my concealer to the edge of my eye because we're going to do some contour here in a second. So I like to take my concealer as far back as I can and kind of give it a straight line appearance. All right, so next we're gonna do contour. So for contour, I use the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil, and it's in the color light medium. And then I just take this random tapered brush that I got from Ulta like 5 years ago, and I'm just gonna dip it in, and I'm just gonna accentuate the cheekbones, like so. So basically just go like this, and find your cheekbone, and then put bronzer on your cheekbone. Now just like, don't put too much, make sure you're looking in the light or in a mirror to make sure you see how much you're putting on. And the great thing about this bronzer is that it looks and smells like chocolate. It's literally amazing. See the bronzer? How it's just kind of like accentuating my cheekbones? That's what we want. And then what I do, kind of depending on the shape of your face, what I like to do is I like to take my bronzer up onto the sides of my face and onto my forehead, and I'll kind of just like pull back my hair and kind of round out my face just so that my bronzer looks blended and it looks pretty uniform. And the other thing I'll do is just go under my chin because nobody wants a line. I don't know what's going on with my hair. I just don't. Okay, we're just gonna leave that there. Okay, so then the next thing that I will do is I'm gonna take a blush. So I like to use the Rockateur blush by Benefit, just like this pinky little blush. And we're just gonna take a blush brush, again, like a random brush I got from Sephora probably like 5-6 years ago. And I'm just gonna dip it in, and we're gonna stay on the cheekbones again. And I'm one of those people, I really like to take the blush from my cheek all the way up to kind of my eyebrow here. Like, obviously your eyebrow's here, so I would say right above your ear, like where your ear starts. And I just like to create that line there. I kind of have like a fatter face, so any way that I can put lines on my face to make it look more sleek and just kind of like the better. So that's why I use lines. I feel like this foundation is making me look really tan. Okay, so now we're gonna do highlighter, and I am gonna use the Who Is She Cosmetics Tricolored Hybrid Highlighter. It's like a limited edition one. And this is what it looks like. It's like this white highlighter. I like to do white in the wintertime just because I feel like it gives me like a frosty appearance. And we're gonna, again, just kind of accentuate the cheekbones, and we're gonna kind of do this number here. So we're gonna take it from the top half of our cheekbones up, and then I like to do a little bit on my temple right there as well. You can see how blinding this highlighter is. So depending on like how much highlighter you like, you can kind of like tone it down a bit, but I am like obsessed with highlighter, so we're gonna take a little bit on the tip of our nose and a little bit on the bridge. We're gonna outline our Cupid's bow and the bottom of our lip. And then I like to dip my finger into the highlighter and put some of the highlighter up into my eyebrow. That way it kind of like makes me look like I have a natural look. And that's what we're going for. An easy, natural look. All right, so next on our list is gonna be eyebrows. So what I use for eyebrows is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. And mine is in the color Granite. And I'm just gonna take it. And I'm just going to outline my brows with it. I don't really like to make my eyebrows too thick, especially for like more of an everyday look. Now if I was gonna go to like a holiday party, or you know, something like crazy extravagant, or if I was like going on a date or something, I would color in my eyebrows. But since I'm just going to church group, I don't want to be looking like a hot mess, so okay, so eyebrows are done. So as you can see, I just kind of filled in my eyebrows. If I was going to like a big extravagant party, I would probably draw them on a little bit darker, but I'm just going to church group, so I'll save that for another video. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to do eyeshadow, and I'm going to grab my palette here. This is the one that I use like all the time. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And as you can see, it's gotten quite a bit of love. But I'm going to take, I have two eyeshadow brushes that I like to use, and they look like this. So one is kind of a more like tapered brush to be able to get on the lid, and the other is like a packing brush. So you can kind of see the difference there. Okay, so I'm gonna take this like little tapered brush, and I'm gonna dig into this lighter shade, and I like to put a lighter shade on my eyelids as a base. And this is what I do literally every day. I just kind of use that as a base. And then again, depending on where I'm going for the day, I will either be really dark with my eyeshadow or really light. So I'm just going to a church function, so I typically don't make it very dark, but I'm gonna dip into this golden ochre color. It's more of like a brown color, and I'm just gonna take it from the outside of my lid and kind of brush it up into like towards my eyebrow. Get some more, and basically just kind of creating a base color on the top half of my lid here, because then we're gonna put another color in the crease to kind of make our eyeshadow look like dimensional. And it's really easy. Obviously, you just kind of start from the outside of your eye and then just kind of work your way up. I wouldn't put it too far up. I would put it probably halfway between your lid here and your eyebrow, so don't go too far. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put another color in the crease to kind of give it a dimensional feel. So I really want to use this antique bronze color. It's more of like a purpley, and it's a little bit on the darker side, but for these darker colors, you're gonna start at the outside of your lid and work your way into the crease. And we're only gonna put this color in the crease. So you can kind of see it created a little bit of a dimensional effect there. And what I do is I like to tap this. I don't know if you can see kind of how I'm doing this. Like I'm just literally outlining my eye with the darker color. and giving my eye just kind of like a dimensional effect. Okay. Okay, and that's all we're gonna do for eyeshadow. Really, really simple. On a daily basis, I don't wear eyeliner, so we're just gonna move on to mascara, and then we'll do lips, and then we're gonna be done. Like, super easy. Okay, so the mascara that I like to use, first of all, I like to curl my eyelashes, so I just use this like eyelash curler that I've used forever. And then the mascara that I like to use is called False Lash Effect Mascara. It's by Lash Princess, and it's literally like a $5 mascara, and it rivals Too Faced Cosmetics, their Better Than Sex mascara. It's literally the same thing, just like a lot cheaper. So I really love this. So I'm gonna do my eyelashes. I'm gonna curl them off camera really quick, and then I'll show you how I do my mascara. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I like to do for my mascara is I like to start on the edge of my eye and work my way in. And I like to blink a little bit as I do it to make sure I'm coating the entire lash. Again, we're not going for like this crazy look, so we're not gonna put very many coats of mascara on, just because I don't really want to look crazy. I start on the outside of my eye with my mascara, and I blink a little bit. Okay, then I'm gonna do underneath my eye, I'm gonna do those lashes, trying not to poke myself in the eye while I do it. Okay guys, so now that our lashes are done, I'm just gonna put on a lip gloss. I'm not gonna make it really fancy. I want it to be really easy. So I'm going to use this Sephora lip gloss, and it's in the color Cotton Floss, I wanna say. But it's just this like really pretty, like pinky lip gloss. Okay guys, and that is it for this just easy makeup tutorial. I really wanted to keep it super easy for you guys. I hope you were able to follow along. Leave me comments and suggestions in the comment box down below. It was really quick. I think this video probably took me like 10 minutes. I kind of just like put everything on and blended and put mascara on and all that good stuff. And then now I'm like on my way out the door. So I just want to remind everybody, just subscribe if you enjoyed my video. Can't wait to see you in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.